You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. You guys ready for another good day of manure hauling? Hopefully this will be my last big push and I'll have all my cover crop ground spread that I'm gonna spread on, and then the disc will get going. We'll spread some with the tractor right around the farm here. But got a long haul today, so hopefully it goes smooth. Appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing. Yeah, being part of the channel. So let's dive into it today. So the hoof trimmer is here today. I cannot take a long period and just sit around and film them trimming feet, but I'll see if we can stop and get a few cows, show the process of what goes on for trimming feet. Basically what we're doing is manicures and pedicures on the cows. Cows that you don't trim their feet, they become sore, they become lame, they have foot rot, they have warts, and then cows don't move. So in a robot barn, it's a huge thing that if your feet aren't trimmed to the cows, cows don't move, they don't flow well. So if you let it go too long, it doesn't work out good. So we trim feet every 6 months. Every milk cows and dry cows get their feet trimmed. Heifers, you don't need to do it, they wear it up enough, but it's cows when they come into the barn. So, we got Matt Ferrara, who's from Mill River, Mass. They're still setting up, so we'll next trip we'll stop, get a little film action. So it's him and I forget his hired guy's name. And then we got Yanko. You gonna help him trim feet, or are you gonna ride around with me today? You gonna stop eating stuff? I don't know what you were eating, but you were eating something. You wanna go? Come on. Ready to live the best day? He already chased geese twice. The second I said geese, he's revved up. So, alrighty, we'll check back in when we come back and see if they're trimming by then. They should. They move right along. They're doing 140 cows in like an 8-hour day. So, the infamous gate that's always locked. So there's a lot of comments that I should chain it, that I should cut the lock, that I should do that, this and that. We're not cutting the lock, first off. I do like the idea of chaining it. I just forgot a chain and the lock, one of my own locks. But yeah, I'm gonna do it for you guys. So you can't take the lock with you because they padlock it together, because somebody has taken the lock with them. And then these keys that, I don't know, 200, 300 people have, they're all got to get remade. So whoever put that in the way. What? There is somebody in town, local, that complained about my videos from last year to the town, since we are farming, this is town property, and said I was childish and disrespectful. So Nick, whoever you are, feel free to give me a call, shoot me an email, swing by, you know where I am. But yeah, I don't think much of what I do is childish. But I guess some people are threatened or have nothing else to do with their time. So we'll see how many loads we get before that gate gets shut again. Hopefully we'll be good. Maybe I'll grab a lock, chain and lock, and we'll get going. Hey, you ready? We got a lot of stuff to do today. What's on your agenda? Come here. So many smells. So many smells. Alrighty, let's go. I'm just gonna go get the geese. At least it's before I spread the field. We got this issue with Canadian geese because everybody says, oh, you should just shoot them, hunt them, use a bow. Yeah, people would be not very happy if we were out here hunting them. I used to shoot them in the past and we had a lot of conflicts. next best thing is get yourself a healer, keep them running. So this was where we left a little bit in the back, where I buried the chopper right over there. Nico thought I was pointing to him. And we did finish up, they green fed out of it with the pull type. It was light enough to get in and around, and they did the rest of the corner up this way, and so all this got chopped. We do still have corn that's standing, except it's in water, so we don't know. They were working on the dam, and that's probably the biggest reason why. Come on! Why? Because they backed the dam up and it flooded the fields up. So not a ton of feed, maybe a week worth. Maybe we'll get on it at some point, or maybe we'll just call it a loss. It was already a loss. It was the stuff we replanted that was nothing but headaches. Come on! So yeah, we'll get this field spread. I don't know how far back in I'm gonna go, just because of how wet it is. In the spring it will be wet to harvest, and then it will just make a headache. So let's go check them out trimming some hooves. So what they're doing is manicures and pedicures. And when it loads the cow, it looks like she's uncomfortable, but clearly she's hanging out. Being tipped on your side isn't the best thing as far as comfort, and they're not used to it, and cows are creatures of habit. But as you see, once she's on it, it's good. And then when they let them out, they hang out right here as if they want to do it again. So, but they just trim them up. If there's something abnormal, they work it, either cut the growth out, or if there's a sore foot, they'll put a block underneath it. They glue a block to the cows, and then eventually the block falls off. But it's all to make sure they walk well. See, then they're done and not a care in the world. Turn around, lick everything, hang out. Probably doesn't help, I'm standing in front. Nothing to it.
Yeah. Blame it on his therapist and he can't come out here.
So, pretty much just a toenail, clippings, same general concept. And then he cleans up the inside. If they had an issue, you'd see it right there, an abscess or problem, and that's where, I don't know if they got blocks out. No. We usually don't have to block cows. We have healthy feet. away she goes. What a life they live. So, quick intro of what goes on hoof trimming. We'll get back to manure hauling because, yeah, we got a lot to do, but I figured people have asked in the past about it. So they're gonna trim everybody, all 140 some cows, and they move right along as you see. But tips the cow up, holds a little bit of pressure on them so that they don't slide out. Nothing too crazy. Once they're on the side, they just hold their feet so that they can trim them. There's no pain for the cow, and once they're done, they're comfortable. Imagine having your fingernails or toenails just grow and grow and grow. How uncomfortable that would be. There's like the Guinness Book of World Record of like longest fingernails, toenails. How do you have a lot? How do you make it through life like that? It's brutal. So yeah, all for cow comfort, because that's what dairy farming really is. I'm sure some people are gonna say, oh, you're hurting the cow, this or that, or, you know, video might get shared as something bad, but that is what, if we didn't do that for cows, they'd have lame, they wouldn't walk, they wouldn't eat, they'd be very sore. And when you don't walk and you don't eat and you're a cow, death is the end result. So not from us, just from starvation really. So alrighty, we'll jump back in, go back manure hauling. So as you saw, once the cow is actually on the tilt table, they're calm, they're relaxed. Cows are creatures of habit. So the second you throw something different into their day, they're like, whoa, 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 hold on. What? We don't trim feet every day, so they don't get used to that. And there'd be no point in trimming feet every day. So every 6 months, that's adequate. If we went longer, we start seeing turns in the barn and consumption of feed go down because they're not moving as much. Yeah, I know some people wanted to see that, so I'm lucky that I'm hauling manure today and they were doing it. And Matt, I asked Matt if I could film a little, and he said sure. So he trims a lot of cows. Tractor tanker's running. He's spreading this close field. Looking good, smelling good. He'll get that pretty well. That won't take him very long, right next to the farm. Honestly, amazes me that people that have CDLs and they do stuff like this. Like over a hill, parked right in the middle of the road, right on the wrong side of the road. Like you could have parked back a little bit, but no. Parked right on the hill. Hell, we could have parked right up here in this road that nobody goes in. Pickup just pulled out of a house up the road from the farm on the main road. And I don't know if it was a woman or a dude, I can't really tell. But red Chevy pickup, I know the house, what it is. They're out the window doing this. I'm like, grow up. We're not even spreading by here. I'm going across town with it. It really doesn't smell at all. Like, what made you think that would be a good parking spot? You staying busy? Never ends. I'm trying not to. Both are parked up. But we gotta go pick my brother up. We moved him the other day and he said, hey, you wanna come grab these two machines before 5? So it's 3:16, and I'm like, yeah, I better come now before it's actually a lot of traffic. So yeah, we'll go grab him. I gotta throw the license plate on and then head that way. Nothing like a little walk. There's another machine behind it. So the house is up the road, but we figured it's rush hour. Probably shouldn't unload on the road there. So this is a cut through one way, no trucks allowed. But here we are. So he's gonna run back up, grab his skid steer, and get that loaded. Loaded. A little roadside loading. That's not going nowhere. Look at that. Definitely not going anywhere. Squad action out there. I left him a camera. We'll see what he says of it. He's gonna show us what he's been doing the last few days. He does a lot of rock, patio, stuff like that, but I think they were doing a playground, moving a playground, redoing it. Ankle wants his window down. So, alrighty, let's see if we can get out of here. Biggest problem with this trailer, it's ridiculously long. Oh my god, we got turkeys in the road. Yeah, get out of the road. Freaking wildlife around here. So this trailer being 36 foot long, yeah, going into tight places like this is kind of nuts. Hats off to anybody that lowboys into the city and stuff like that, but I just had to go up on the curb with the truck, got the trailer. Cars pull over the white lines, they don't pay attention, and then you're sitting there in the middle of the road, or you're trying to swing it and you can't swing it because, well, people are going around you. My truck is not happy with all this starting and stopping in it. Training temp's a little hot. But we'll jump on the highway. So 30 miles, it's gonna take us 55 minutes to get home, even though most of it is highway, because, well, it's 5 o'clock now. So we're gonna be done hauling manure, because by the time we get home it'll be 6. We might haul a load or two, then it will start getting dark. And well, it's Tuesday, and Andy hit me up with the question, hey, are we doing tacos? Of course we're doing tacos, it's Tuesday. So, by the way, for anybody, all the people that were asking, yes, me and Katie went and got tacos. So, and we had steaks the next night. So, don't worry, she didn't starve. But yeah, we'll get on out of here. We're in Needham right now. Windy, narrow roads. Not as narrow as ours, but a lot more traffic. So I'll show you all what we've been working on. It's a little further than I want to haul 2 machines. It's super short time, so might as well have Chris haul them. And I actually got one truck getting detailed right now, so only got 1 truck. We got the mini skid here right now. I'll show you out back. All right, here we are. It's dark per usual when working over here. We got this playground in the ground. Man, it really is dark. But we moved it from over there, and we put it over here because we got a barn going in and a garage. So quite a project, especially when you're doing it the second time. So we don't do playgrounds, we also don't do fences, but we've done both here. Playgrounds we've done twice actually. Another late one with the crew, just like we were chopping corn. We made it. Took a lot longer because of traffic, but I'm home. Whew. I was gonna haul a load or two, It's almost 6 o'clock. But I figured since they shut the pump down and the tractor's done running, I'll just call it a day. Go get some tacos, edit some video. Appreciate you guys watching along. Been a wild run, so. Alrighty, I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget, duffyag.com. We got merch there. It's on its way. I'm pretty excited. So, appreciate you guys. Have a good one.